Pete, g'day, and welcome to another edition of the RDFNL Footy Show. We're previewing the Junior Interleague program. I'm here with the Operations Manager, Steve. Thanks for joining us, mate.
Hello, Mr. Yeendy. How are you?
Always well, mate. Now, we're just going with a special bit of a Junior edition, mate, because your busiest time of the central part of the year is coming up with all the exciting Interleague stuff. And I know you've been busy over the last few weeks. How are you going with it all?
Well, as you know, I have been busy. But thankfully I'm nearly through that really busy cycle, Chris. So I'm starting to catch up on a few things, which is good. And the Junior Interleague that we've got arranged for the coming weekend, which is a long weekend of course, is most of the organisation's done now, Chris. So hopefully on Saturday and Sunday I can just sit back and enjoy a bit of the junior footy without having to worry about whether kids have got their jumpers or their hoodies or their polos or their bags or their socks or their shorts. The list goes on, as you know, so that's good. And I'm looking forward to having a look at the footy on the weekend, mate.
Sensational, mate. Now, before this weekend, there's been a little bit of Junior Interleague activity. You were at Trentham a couple of weeks ago, and there was a few games last week. Some pretty reasonable results there for the locals.
Yeah, we had. So we had Trentham, obviously. That was a lovely night, wasn't it?
You had the rain.
Rain at 2.5 degrees. It was great. So we played against the Maryborough Castlemaine League. So that was our Division 2 squads there. We played an under 14 and under 15 game from memory. Look, we're playing against older kids when we play against that particular league, and we're playing with our second division. So
what's the reasoning behind that?
I think probably the Maryborough Castlemaine League, probably not quite as many kids to draw on, maybe not quite as strong as what our league is. So under 15 level, they beat us, I won't say it's convincingly, I mean they had a lot of shots on goal. It wasn't terrible on the scoreboard, they beat us comfortably, I guess. The under 14 game, I think we won from memory, so that was pretty good. So that was the Thursday night. Then the Saturday after that, we went up to Ballarat with our Division 1 teams, and we played against the Ballarat League, and there were some terrific games up there. I saw all of the under 15 game. We ended up losing by 4 points.
Oh, the heart stopper.
4 points, 6 points, sorry. I lost by 6 points after the boys led by 20 points with about 6.5 minutes to go. So unfortunately they couldn't quite get across the line there. But it was a really good game of football. And we won the under 14s, we won the under 13s, and the under 12s, we don't actually have an under 12 interleague side, so Ballarat allowed us to play our Division 2 under 13s against their under 12s, and it was quite a competitive game. The RDFL won, but there wasn't much in it. So.
A good experience for those kids as well to be in and have another opportunity in the league program.
Yeah, it was good. So, and that fed us into last Wednesday night, when we had the first of our 3-game series in the Vic Metro Championship. So I went down to Burnside Heights. That's where the under 15s played. So taking on the Essendon District Footy League. Obviously a pretty strong league. I had a bit of a look, and they've probably got about twice as many kids, maybe even a few more than that, as what we've got to pick from here in the RDFL. So,
and they've always been strong as well as a competition.
Oh, of course. Yeah, so, but again, really competitive football. So I guess the thing is that we struggle to compete with them when we get down into our Division 2 sides. So the under 15 and the under 14 as well, Division 2 games were fairly soundly beaten. I think the margin was around about 100 points in both cases there. But in the under 14 Division 1 game, I didn't see the game, but they won by 24 points, which is a really, really good effort. And in the under 15s, it was a seesawing game, and unfortunately we were again on the losing end of that. Went down by 4 points. They had a couple of shots on goal in the last probably 2 minutes that just didn't quite go through, and they would have either able to draw or win the game. So full credit to all those boys and the coaching staff, and to Rob Beatson and the crew. Did a fantastic job to get them going, and that leads us in obviously to the Queen's Birthday long weekend.
And obviously a very big weekend for the junior competition. We see a lot of action across Saturday and Monday, I believe.
Saturday and Monday, also Sunday. So on Sunday we have the under-13s. So outside of the Vic Metro Championships, which is the under-14s and under-15s, our under-13s play a round robin against the Essendon Footy League and also the Western Region Footy League. So we're playing that down at Airport West on Sunday. So just in case I thought I might have got a day off in the middle.
No rest for the wicked.
No, going to watch the under-13s. So, but look, it'll be a great weekend, and hopefully, the weather holds up for us and the grounds hold up okay. And I'd certainly encourage anyone that sees this between now and then to get along and to have a look. This is the best of the young talent that we have available. There's some super good young footballs out there, and it'll be really entertaining football.
Now, we did notice a ground change during the week, which was obviously notified. All the presidents were notified. What was the latest there, mate?
Oh, that was the under-13s.
Yeah,
thanks to our friends at the EDFL there, who we originally had the game scheduled to be at Airport West.
Yep.
And then on the weekend they sent us a note to say that ground wasn't able to be used, so they transferred it to Burnside Heights, where we went last Wednesday night. So I made all those updates, and then just yesterday, Monday, they came back and said it's going to be back at Airport West. So yeah, thanks for that. The phone didn't stop ringing, emails coming through, happy and unhappy coaches and parents and the like. So yeah, it's all part of the great fun of being operations manager.
Well, if there are any more changes and updates, we'll urge everyone to check out the rdfl.org.au website, mate. It's all the joys of it all, and obviously you've been involved with junior footy for a number of years through your coaching experience, and always a good opportunity, especially as a coach, enjoying seeing your kids go up and have an opportunity representing the RDFNL colours.
Yeah, absolutely. As I said, there's some great kids. I know some of them, of course, because they're from the Gisborne Rookies, but beyond that, there's some fantastic kids. I saw a couple of really good young players again last Wednesday night down at Burnside Heights. A couple of young boys from Melton who did really well. And so it's onwards and upwards, I think, for the junior program, mate, for sure.
Sensational. Well, thanks so much for joining us this week, mate, and giving us a bit of an insight of what's happening into probably one of the biggest weeks on your calendar and the junior footy calendar. And we wish you and all the other teams all the best out there on the Queen's birthday.
Well, thanks for having me on your program, Chris. I'm really thrilled to get an invite. I know yourself and Sean Kelly normally have this gig, and I can't get a look in, mate. But, I really do appreciate it. It's fantastic, mate.
Well, Shawnee wanted the week off, mate, so we're just onwards and upwards here. You'll work well as a substitute, I think.
All right, substitute this. Thanks, Chris.
Wish all the junior footballers all the best over the upcoming weekend, and congratulations on getting selected.